Alright guys, it's the All-Star game. I'm gonna be batting as every team, then hitting as and then pitching as every team. What I might do is pitch for the NL first, hit for the NL, pitch for AL. I don't know, we'll see.
Here's a big power threat, Mookie Betts.
Alright, then yeah, we will pitch first.
The wind of the pitch. And that is in for a strike. So this year's All-Star game is underway. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Nimmo makes the grab, one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. Freeman into second, and he's got a double.
Heck yeah.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Rafael Devers in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Slap the other way, foul. And the righty deals. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely
wow.
belted. Soler ranging back, still going back.
Oh.
Hangs off the wall.
Wow.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Devers over at second, 1 down. Out there to center. Trout is there. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo ranging after it. He makes the grab. And that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play as the NL and AL.
Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Wander Franco.
The second baseman.
The pitch. That one ripped. And that one gets down, fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Franco headed for third. The relay. The tag, ow! But they do get a run. So now it's Corey Seager. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. And now batting, Mike Trout. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Base hit.
All right, yeah, we're going to steal, too. I don't know.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game, right?
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Into center. Robert moves under it. That is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And here is Kim. The pitch. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Here comes Max Muncy. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's Sean Murphy. This one smacked out to left center. And it's caught. Runner tags from third. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 2-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. That's hard hit on the line. Trout makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Steele back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Here comes the manager out of the dugout,
right, so yeah,
and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Justin Steele will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new. Logan Webb takes over on the mound. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double. In there safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Fought off foul. Webb, a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that four-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. Righty delivers, and it's even up. Tied up here in the early going. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Ryan Jeffers in the box now. No balls and a strike. One away with a runner at third. Next offering way off the plate. Just misses with that one. On the ground, right side. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-2. So the batting order turns over. Here's Wander Franco. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Jeffers rounds second on his way to third, and that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Nimmo batting with one down, takes a strike. That's off the mark, and 1-1. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. Jeffers, the runner at third. Franco at second with one away. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Brandon Woodruff gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Trout stands in now and watches strike one. In the air, right side. Tucker should have it. He's got it, and there's two away. Throw over to first.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And first offering is fouled off. Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 6-2. Garrett Cole on the pitch here, and he's
got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And he deals. Freeman in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. One to Freddie Freeman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. In for a strike. 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Devers now. Swings through that one. 0-1. Devers, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. And Devers hits that one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out. number 2.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Carroll stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one the other way. Makes the catch. Inning over. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slice to right. And that's just foul. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearance. There's a swing and a drive. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Throw cut off to second. And he's there with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
All right, Jorge Soler.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now batting Wander Franco. Out towards right center field. Robert hustling after it. And that one hops the wall. Robert hustles it back in. Runner holds at third. It's second and third to start the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Ramirez is set down. Both runners tagging from second and third. He's in there. Ryan Jefferson.
I'm gonna search up some of these dudes. Like, who the hell is Ryan Jeffers? Dude's catcher. I'm gonna put Adley Rutschman in for him.
Your attention, please.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert on the move. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 8-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's a base hit. Franco on his way home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly.
As we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked.
There goes Tucker. Strike in there. Throw, save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in for the out. Luis Robert now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Center field. Trout settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think
Your attention, please.
Yeah, sorry Max Muncy, but Shohei.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout is there.
Not even that worked.
And the inning is over. NL leaves one, and it's still 8-2. Welcome back. Bottom four, and here's Corey C.
Please, the shortstop.
Eager to hit. Pitching change here, Freddie Peralta.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And puts the squeeze on that. One down. Here's Mike Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. You know, Singy, in 2022, Trout hit homers in 7 straight games, falling just 1 home run shy of the record 8 in a row by Ken Griffey Jr., Don Mattingly, and Dale Long. There's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's the 0-2. That one just misses. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good. Shane McClanahan gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Strike 2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Franco for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very good throwing arm. In high school, he could throw 95 plus from the mound. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound. Low. Morgan Webb.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Right-handed reliever. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate.
Your attention, please.
Now, Wander Franco. Base hit and a run in to score. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. So, man aboard. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Nice stop. The throw. Kim tossed to second. Double play. What a twin. Back here in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
McClanahan back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Trout sizing it up. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down. This is Corbin Carroll.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And a base hit up the middle.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag.
That one ripped right center field, and it bangs off the top of the wall. He pulls into second. A run comes in the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Fastball pretty much middle.
Your attention, please.
Here's Mookie now. Line drive to short and caught. And now it's Luis Robert. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a couple more. It's 9-5. New pitcher on now, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Tatis waits. And that one hammered. Trout raging back towards the wall. Back some more. And brings it in at the wall. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 9-5. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go. Bottom 6. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Wander Franco. The right-hander back to work. First pitch swinging. Frank.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
The 0-1. Line to left. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
That was a
Just realized I fucked up.
thing of beauty. May have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Lance Lynn comes on now. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. That's a strike. 0-1. Now one missed. No outs. Runner on second.
We're gonna go for this.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. The 2-1. In the dirt.
You have got to be kidding me. So it does not pay off.
Right-hander kick steals. That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Seager stands in now. Pitch gets away. And the runner stays where he is. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Torres stands at third with one gone in the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty
We're
confident
gonna
that you're
do a high
seeing
curve
different
and
pitches,
see if
still
he-
able to make some type of contact.
And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And it's fouled away.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it.
What the fuck
and
are we
he didn't
doing?
make great contact, but
Tatis
the
cooked
effort
it.
was there, and he earns the base hit.
Nolan
Again,
Jones,
another error.
the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Bases are full. Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here is Murphy. Settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia. So here's Murphy now. And here it comes. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, I'm gonna glaze Mookie and we're gonna keep him in.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
You get a 7-run inning here, we're good. Mookie.
Jones settles under it and makes the catch. Tagging at first, he breaks for second. Oh, the throw is wild. Murphy caught up now trying to get to third. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Crushed to right, and that one's going to lead the park. Out of here. Home run.
Still some hope.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Yeah, we're gonna ditch the paper and just hope to Jesus.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. Now here is
Pinch hitting for the American League.
Oh, Corey Lee, is he even... This dude, I've not heard of him since...
And the pitch.
He was a prospect.
Line
He's still
drive,
good.
base hit. So a man on base to start the
27
inning.
years old.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Singled and scored his first time. In the air, left field. Carroll moving under it. He's got it, and there's one down. Man at first, and here is Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back, and forget it.
Well, he went up there, looking to do damage. I think he had his...
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like...
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's a laser base hit. Carroll fires it to the plate. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 15-6.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander. Runner on the go. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this.
Runner goes again. Bottles the transfer. No throw.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
0-2 now. Base hit, left center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well,
Your attention.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Matt McLean. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out.
couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And now Kyle Tucker back there. And it's off the batter's eye.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Felix Bautista on to pitch out of the pen here.
And
the batter, number 7.
The 0-1. Out to center. And Betts is set down. And there's one away. So up next.
Now batting.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line.
No.
Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's two away.
well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dude, the AL is whooping just ass right now.
And a pitch. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Trout hustles it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after.
Up next for the Nationals.
Here's Mookie to hit. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lead runner around second. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Now it's Mookie Betts.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one ripped left field. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
I don't get it.
Back here at the ballpark.
Pump down and
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. Edwin Diaz gets the call from the pen, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
In the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Lee at first, 1 gone. That one ripped. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That's a strike. It's 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Isaac Paredes now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Should be a pass ball, and there are 2 in scoring position now. And a pitch. Up the middle. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And they now lead by 9.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Trout, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. This to center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Staying in the game on defense, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Camilo Doval taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. His 2nd home run. So now Turner in on that right side. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Now back, right field.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know
Yeah,
you're
we'll
always
switch
judging
teams,
the
like,
different
whenever. If
pens.
it's a ground
You know, I
ball,
got the
I'm
skinny
going with
scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he
where
knew
was
it.
this at?
He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 18-13, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball.
On the mound now, Jordan Romano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And gone!
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And he's got it. Ball game. And the American League All-Stars slug.